In Mickey class, Sophia asked for it, and I think it's a great idea. We are going to be making cookies. I'm so excited to be making cookies. I don't think I've made cookies at all since I moved away from America, so many years. But they're so good, and in America, usually if you want to make cookies, you go buy cookie dough. Cookie dough is like a tube. It almost looks like a sausage, but inside is just everything that's ready to make cookies. And so then you just put it in the oven and then it makes the cookies. It's all ready. But there isn't much of this in Taiwan, so we're going to make our own cookie dough. And I have my directions here on my computer. So we need brown sugar and white sugar. We need some butter, we need some salted butter. 2 eggs, some vanilla, some flour, baking soda, salt, which I forgot to get, but I'll go get salt, and some chocolate chips. These actually, what I have are not chocolate chips. These are just pieces of chocolate, right? You can buy small chocolate chips at the baking store. I got this kind because I just really like the way this kind of chocolate tastes. So I'm going to smash it up smaller, and I'll put this in my cookies. I know some of you don't eat chocolate, but you know, you can make any kind of cookies you want. I'm going to be making chocolate chip cookies because, at least for me, in America, when you say cookies, oh, this is the kind of cookie you think of, and I just think they're very yummy. They're my favorite kind. There are so many kinds of cookies. There are sugar cookies, peanut butter cookies, and raisin cookies. You can make any kind of these you want. You can even do the same recipe that I'm doing, but instead of chocolate, you can put in something else like raisins, maybe make it healthy. So, for most of these ingredients, the directions say to use a mixer. It's like a machine that helps you mix. I don't have one, so I'm just going to use my strong arms. So the first thing that we're going to do is put the 2 kinds of sugar together. So, let's see here. We need 1 cup of the brown sugar and 1/2 cup of the white sugar. I'm going to be using my scale instead of my cups. It's really dirty. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to ask Google, hey Google, how many grams are in 1 cup of sugar?
Here's some information from the web that might possibly help. 200 grams. Here's a summary from the website calculator.com. There are 200 grams in a cup of sugar.
So we need 200 grams. Good, 200 grams of brown sugar. Oops. A little bit extra, that's okay. And I'm going to put my scale on 0 again. See? I'm going to put it on 0 so that it thinks there's nothing on there. And now I'm going to put 100 grams of white sugar because I need 1/2 cup. So that's 100 grams. Okay. Now I'll take it off the scale for right now. And it says to use the mixing machine, or me, my hand. And I'm going to mix the sugars until they're all together. So right now they look like 2 different kinds of sugar. And we're going to mix them together until we have something that looks like 1 kind of sugar. Okay, that's better. Now we need to put in some butter, and actually without the machine, this is gonna be really hard. So how much butter do we need? We need 1 cup of butter. So, hey Google, how many grams is 1 cup of butter? Yes.
On the website, thecalculatorsite.com, they say, how many grams in a cup? The number of grams in a cup varies
I just use Google because if I ask Google, sometimes she doesn't tell me. We need 227 grams of butter, but we need it all cut up too. So I'll put this on 0. I'm going to start cutting little pieces of my butter. Without a mixing machine, this is very difficult. We want it to be nice and smooth when we are finished. Okay, what do we need to do next? We need to put in the eggs and the vanilla. Eggs and vanilla. How many eggs? 2 eggs. Okay. This is how it looks right now. It smells. Look at that. Now, of course, as soon as you put eggs into something, that is when you can't eat it anymore. There are some dangerous germs in eggs if you eat them when they're not cooked. So as much as this smells good, we're not going to taste it because we need to wait for it to cook first. Next, we're going to put flour, baking soda, salt, and the chocolate chips. So how much flour? Hey Google, how many grams is 1 cup of flour?
Here's what I understood from the website KingArthurBaking.com. A cup of all-purpose flour weighs 4 1/4 ounces or 120 grams.
120
Want a little more context?
No. 120 grams of flour. Perfect. I don't need to open the new flour yet. Good. My flour, baking soda, and salt. Just a teeny tiny bit. And the chocolate chips. I'm going to get a bag. Hey Google. How many grams are in 2 cups of chocolate chips?
320 grams. On the website, it said 2 US cups of chocolate chips weighs 320 grams.
Okay, so we need 320 grams of chocolate. I'm going to put them in the bag. Okay. So this is the amount of chocolate that we need. I'm going to put it here on the table. I'm going to find something heavy and I'm going to smash it into tiny pieces. I'm going to use my hammer. Please, don't do this at home. Don't do this by yourself. And if you are going to be making these cookies, make sure your mommy or daddy are helping you. But you get to watch me do this. Here we go. Let's actually just put all of this in, and then we'll try to break it more later. So here's what we got. Now let's mix it together. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so now we have our beautiful dough. We're going to put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, and it'll be ready to cook. Okay, the cookie dough is okay now. It's been in the refrigerator. It's very nice. So now we're going to take our spoon, and we're going to take a piece of cookie dough on the spoon, maybe like this, and we're going to make it into a little ball. It's easier to touch now because it was in the refrigerator. Put it in a ball like this, and we're going to put it on our cookie sheet. This is our cookie sheet. Put it here, press it down. Let's press it down just a little bit. I think this one's a little big, but that's okay. Then we want to be careful that they're not too close together. So I think, oh man, these are gonna be so chocolatey. Oh my goodness. So we just want more and more. Okay, so I had my oven on, heating up, getting ready. It is at 150 degrees. I'm going to put the cookies in. I'm going to keep checking on them, but we're going to put them in for maybe 15 minutes. I want the outside to be kind of brown and the top to be just a little bit brown because I want it to be a little bit gooey on the inside. So let's do this. All right, let's wait and see. Okay, I'm finished. Let me try my cookie. Oh, it's so soft still. Oh. Oh. It's really good though. Mmm. Chocolate on my hand. That was really good though. So if you make cookies, let me know because I want to see your cookies. But that's the end of this video. So I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.